things, and you
Yeah.
said that's your misconception. But that bunch of things
Mm.
didn't actually address the claims he made, which were literally just repeating what was in the scripture. So how have we
We,
misunderstood what was in the
So
scripture?
I'm
This
actually quoting
other,
from Skanda
yeah,
Purana, verse number 8 and
yeah, yeah.
9.
this other
But it
ritual you're
says,
mentioning is not involved in
in
the
his
scripture we have
15th year,
quoted.
O King Rama married a 6-year-old beautiful daughter of the king Mithila. Okay, this is Sita, who is not born from a womb. Now, which part did I misquote? Are you there? Hello? Where's he gone?
I think it dropped.
He dropped out.
He
Okay.
got taken back a bit because in the Valmiki Ramayana, if you see it, it is not mentioned directly. You have to go in a bit of calculation to get to the age of 6. But in
Okay.
the Skanda Purana, it is quite direct. So over there, he would make some world jugglery, and you know that it is not the calculation because it is indirect. But here it is quite clear. You cannot define it.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
so
He's
this is
come
in
back
the
on now.
Skanda Purana. Yeah, and it's in, which chapter is this? Chapter 30, Ram's life, in verse 8 and 9. It says, in his 15th year, O King Rama married the 6-year-old beautiful daughter of King Mithila, Sita, who was not born of a womb.
No, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm saying that only.
Okay,
The Mata
did I wait
Sita
before
was.
you go further? I want to know which part did I misquote?
No, no, no. Yeah, it is written for the unknown. The like you're from Islam, so you are discovering Hinduism right now.
No, but
But
you
and
said I'm
you don't know.
misrepresenting. I want to know which part did I misrepresent? Because you made these
No, no, I
accusations
didn't
earlier.
said that. No, no, sir. Might be my voice was low. I was
You
not
said
saying that you are
misunderstanding very
misinterpreting.
clearly. I did not understand.
Yes,
So
yes,
you
yes,
said it's your
yes.
misunderstanding. Now, by reading this passage here, which part do you think I misunderstood?
Yes, sir. Sir, the writer here is saying that Ram at 15 married the Sita Mata at 6 year old. But you should also know about the some ritual which is known as the Upnayan Sanskar. Upnayan Sanskar means, for example, after the age of 12, this happens after age of 12 or 13 might be. I at that time Upnayan Sanskar happens, and now
What exactly is
the
that? What exactly is that practice you're talking about?
thread ceremony. You may also Google it. And
Sorry, what
thread
ceremony?
ceremony.
I got what he is trying to say. Let me, if you allow
Is
me,
he
I
talking
can
about
say
an
it.
engagement or something?
No,
Because
no,
it
no,
says
no.
he got
Let
married, not engaged
no.
at.
No. I will just explain it, and then you tell me if I'm a Dutch. Then you tell me if I am wrong or not. So basically, in Hinduism, when you reach a certain age, you have a thread ceremony. The Brahmin people or the Kshatriya people, they have a thread across their chest. They will tie it
Yes,
in a
yes, yes.
ritual. When you have it, it means you're eligible to study the Vedas now, right?
No, no,
And
no.
it
Wait,
is
wait,
no. Let me
wait.
complete. Then
Okay.
you are eligible to study the Vedas, and it is known as your second birth. Because till you were a child, you were ignorant, but when you tie the thread across your chest, now you're eligible to study the Vedas, which the Hindu will try to whitewash and make you humanitarian and says that you're eligible to commit service to the society, etc. But it is eligible to study the Vedas according to the Manusmriti. So it is known as a second birth. So they are trying to say that when
Yeah, yeah,
Sita
yeah.
is saying the age, it will get a bit older because she must have done that. Now you tell me, Daksh, according to the scripture, I agree that when you take the sacred thread across your chest, then you are study the Vedas and you get new birth, right? But that was only for the
Yes, yes.
male. It was never for the female. Where did you get that? Even females used to go to the Gurukul and to study the Vedas. You never get that. You're trying to postpone, you're trying to make the age of Sita a bit, a bit older to defend your point. But only the males used to
No,
have the thread across their chest, not the females.
only not the females, but for example, that You are saying it on the basis of the Brahmins, and I'm a Brahmin too. I'm Kanikuj Brahmin too. So it only happens to the male with the societal, because it was at that point of time when women were mainly at the household work, and if someone want to read the Vedas and all, they can have a thread ceremony. For example, she was a king's daughter, so she was a princess, and it was necessary at that point of time that either a male or a female, because she is the child of a king. She's a child of a king, and so she would be a part of the some societal works in the future, because she is educated. She is very much
Okay,
like a
just
warrior.
1 second, Daksh. Before you give your commentary on this, at face value,
Yes.
was she 6 when she got married or not?
No, 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 sir. It was
So
at 12, and
you're saying the scripture is wrong.
no, 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 I'm not saying the scriptures are wrong. Now understand it
So what
clearly.
you're doing is you're
When
giving us your commentary, which is not in the scripture. The one that I showed
yes,
you,
no,
it's not in
sir,
there.
it is mentioned in the scriptions, but at that point of time, okay, let us imagine that I am at that era. Okay, now I am saying with the respective of the second birth. I am, and everybody knows who is reading these scriptures, who is a part of Hinduism. They also know that you are saying on the perspective of the second birth.
Okay, so
So
how old
at
was Sita
12,
when she got married, according to you? Cut
18,
to the
18,
chase. She was 18. How old
12,
was Ram? How old was Ram?
and if you add 12 to 15, or what was mentioned in the
No, no.
scriptures,
The
Kanpuran, it
when it was a thread
nearly
ceremony, was it for Sita or was it for Ram? Whom was it for?
both,
No,
and
no, it
for
Okay,
cannot
the
be for
Ram
the
is
woman.
okay.
It
So
cannot be for the girls.
during the thread ceremony, how old was Ram?
at 12.
It says 15 in that
No,
passage.
oh, at 12 the thread ceremony happens, and after 15 years,
No.
which is
What do you mean after 15 years?
okay.
So you're saying Ram was 12 plus 15 before he got married? Seriously?
Yes.
Oh dear. Where did you get that from?
You may Google it.
Why would I Google it? You're making the claim, you bring the evidence.
Okay. Oh, yes, sir.
No,
I'm making the
everything it is
Don't
just
ask us to
Google it.
Google
Just
yourself.
Google it.
Just Google
no, no,
it.
no.
I
What
remember
I
Daniel.
don't
You
have.
know Daniel when the Brahma Rakshas came. He said, you can just Google it. You
They
can just
want us
Google
to do the
everything. You
homework
can
for
just
them.
Google it.
Okay, Dax, look, even if you don't want to admit that Sita was 6, was child marriage a part of the Hindu tradition?
No, sir. No, I don't think so.
No?
Because and that
What about all the
no.
passages? I don't know if you were listening earlier. I quoted quite a few passages where they clearly show that the father has to give a prepubescent girl in marriage, and if she has menstruation, it is basically like he's degraded. He's someone who commits abortion. He's basically being he's a sinner if he doesn't do
Do
that.
you know who was a Gowrie?
What?
Do
A
you know
Gaudi.
who was a Gowrie?
Yeah.
It's the one
What is
who's
it?
not menstruated yet.
Yeah.
They're the ones that the Brahmins are supposed to marry, and otherwise they get degraded in various forms.
So
They're not
unless
allowed on
all your
the
books
throne.
were incorrect and you're the
From
only one who's
where you are saying that? Can you show me the source of that, where
There's,
these kind of things happen? Because in
there's
India,
a
listen,
whole
first.
number of sources. There's quite a number of sources, different
yeah. So
sources. You can check.
we
Yeah,
mentioned
number of.
we mentioned Devi Bhagavatam, we mentioned Padma Puran, we mentioned even the Mahabharata, okay, and Manusmriti as well, and the Vyasa.
Manusmriti. Listen, sir. Listen. Because we worship. Because and we have a many festivals of the pubescent girl and all. For example, we celebrate Navaratras too, and no Hindu could ever imagine to marry a 6-year-old girl or 9-year-old girl. It is not. It was societal, because early time it used to be thinking that they
So
used to think
you
that.
think the Mahabharata got it wrong? Is that what you're saying?
Can you show me the Mahabharat,
If I show you,
that source?
will you accept it, or you're just going to
No,
waste my
I
time?
will read first, then I will analyze it, then I will comment on that.
Okay, but you will not accept it.
I will accept it, it is wrong.
You will accept it, but it's wrong. What do you mean?
If it is wrong, then I will accept it.
No, if it's wrong, you shouldn't accept it. If it
No,
is
no.
right, you
If
should
it's
accept it.
it wait. It's if it's wrong from my perspective, then I will accept it. Okay, that was a flaw of that Mahabharata, and Mahabharata is Smriti. Smriti. Mahabharata is
It
Smriti.
doesn't matter.
Not stories.
It doesn't matter.
Wait,
Oh,
just a sec. Oh,
You
Daksh,
can't
wait,
pick
wait,
and
wait.
choose.
Daksh, who wrote the
yes, yes.
Mahabharata as per the Mahabharata? Who wrote the Mahabharata with his own hands? Who?
Ganesh,
Is he your
God.
god? Is Ganesh your god?
God, God Ganesh.
Ganesh is your god. You got the picture of Shiva there, right? Was
Yes,
he the son of Shiva?
yes,
And he's your god?
yes,
Do gods make mistake?
yes. Sometimes.
Wow. So what kind of god is this who makes mistakes? It cannot be a god. It must be someone less than a god.
Yeah, and we're not talking
No,
about a mistake in the actions that somehow you can draw a lesson from. We're talking about mistake in writing the scripture here, the very
Yeah.
scriptures you're supposed to follow. That makes them unreliable.
So how can we
I mean,
trust God if they make mistakes? Why would we trust the Hindu
no.
gods?
For example, some demons worship the gods for nearly many years. There is no certain
We are not
counting
talking about
numbers and
demons. We
all.
talk about your gods. Why would we trust your God who makes mistakes?
No, sir.
What do you mean? No?
Let me complete first. Wait. Let me complete first. For example, there was a Basmasur.
Yeah,
You don't know the story.
I know
Might
the
be
story. Yeah.
this Mubashir. He's from India. I think so. From the accent, I can figure
Was
it
he the
out.
one from whom Shiva ran away?
Up- wait, wait,
This is
wait,
the
wait.
doctor.
Let me complete this.
Is that right, Mubashir?
Yeah, that is the
Shiva
same
ran
one.
away
But
from him,
Master
right?
means
He was so
ashes.
scared
Yeah.
because if he touched him, he
He
would have
was
died.
he was running away, and the sages were getting shocked looking at him because the sages were engrossed in doing tapasya. And when they saw that the god on whom they are concentrating is running away out of fear that he may
No,
be turned into ashes, and a demon is running after him, they were shocked. What kind of god are we worshipping? Who is running away from a
no, no,
demon?
So yeah, we do know the
no,
story.
no.
Daksh. We've been
Not
around for a
running
while.
from the
Don't
demons.
underestimate the channel. Don't underestimate the panelists, please. We do know the story.
No, I'm not underestimating. You are kind of intermitting. I'm not saying anything to the panel and all. Let me complete it first. You are continuously saying many things. Let me
No, you
complete it
just
first.
said that you must not be
No,
knowing,
no,
and we
you
know
you
about it.
asked
That
me if
is
I know the
guy.
story, and I gave you a hint that yes, I do.
Listen first. The Bhasmasur got the boon from the Lord Shiva that Lord from the Brahma might be that on
From
that.
Shiva himself. You are mistaken. Not from Brahma, from Shiva himself.
Okay, let us say he got the boon from the
Let us say
Shiva.
no, not let
And
us say it is from Shiva itself. I'm telling you.
okay, it is from the Shiva. Okay, and when he got the boon, and that that wherever to I can't translate to Hindi to English. My English is not that much good as yours, and wait. Let me figure it out first. When he asked for the boon that wherever I uh,
Keep my
keep my
hand.
hand on. Yes,
Yes.
wherever keep his hand on anyone's head, that organism get turned into ashes. Yes, something like that only. And now, if he has given his the boon, and Shiva don't got any of the way, because if the god gave the boon, he can't, he should have to respect it, because if it's a law, it's the law, because he has done the karma, and he asked the god for the some boon, so he has to give the boon, and the boon have to be
Why do they
have
have
to
to
be
give a
true,
boon? Why do they have to give the boon?
because
What kind of a
and you
god?
also know,
What kind of a god gives boon to someone who's going to use it for evil? Makes no sense.
because no, it is
How many
fair,
times?
of
How
course.
many
Okay,
times did the Hindu gods get in trouble for giving boons left, right, and center to any demon who comes and does some sort
yes,
of
yes, yes.
things?
I Okay, sir. I
It
am
shows
coming to that also.
that they lack wisdom and foresight.
No,
Because if you are a god,
no.
and you know someone is going to misuse the power, okay, then it's pointless to give them such a boon,
Yes, yes.
especially
I
if
am
they're going
coming
to
to that
destroy
also.
the gods themselves.
Yes, yes. I am coming to that, sir. Very good questions. I must appreciate that you're deeply understanding the Hinduism. And our god say that that it is a karma cycle, because you, if you do the good karma, because he is seeking the truth, he is worshipping the god, and he is doing everything which bhakt or a fully devoted person should do. He has done the karma, he has done the good karma. So the god is forced to give the boon, because he's getting the result. For example, let us take the example. I'm a worker for you. I work as that uh, some work. I'm your that I'm your servant, something like that. I served you well for a month. I get the salary, and I purchase the gun to kill you.
Say
It is
again,
something like that.
what is the last bit you said?
Okay, okay. I'm saying that again. I'm your servant.
Yeah.
Okay, and I get the salary of the month. I served you well. You were very very impressed from me, and you have to give me the salary because I served you,
No,
isn't it?
you're missing the point. If I knew
Yes.
you had criminal intent, would I ever employ you?
No, you have already employed me.
No,
I'm your
you're missing the
servant.
point again. Remember, if I knew, listen to me carefully, because God is supposed to be all knowing. Yes, He knows what's in the future, present, and the
Yes, yes,
past.
yes.
Okay? I'm a simple, let's say, employer of yours. I don't know the future. But listen to the condition now. If I knew, normally before people employ someone, they check the background. If I found out from your background that you have committed crime in the past, and I know that you might commit crime again based on that, would I ever employ you?
For some foolish guy, might be. You are
But I'm not
smart. You will
foolish.
not.
I'm not
Yes, yes,
foolish.
yes,
I
yes,
make
yes, yes.
sure that my employees are vetted properly. And when I find out that you have a criminal record, would I ever employ you?
No, sir. But listen,
No,
listen, listen
sir.
to me.
Wait. No,
The-
sir. Wait a minute. Why would I not employ
okay,
you? Because I know that
because
you have a criminal past. Hence, you are a
yes,
liability. Once I know that you're a liability, I would never employ you. Am I right?
yes,
But here we are talking about God
yes,
who
yes,
knows the future, who is
In
not
fact,
like
yes.
me.
He knows the future,
God is,
because but
wait a minute, let me complete. A God who knows
okay,
the future, and he knows that this particular Ashur, like there's another Ashur as well. What's his name?
demon.
The guy who basically defeated all the gods, including Shiva, including Vishnu as
Jalandhar,
well.
Jalandhar,
Yeah, Jalandhar.
Jalandhar.
So if I knew this guy was going to use it for a bad purpose, especially to fight with gods, yeah, and to defeat them as well, then why would I employ that person as my servant or give him any gift that would be detrimental to me and to others?
Yes, yes, sir. I'm coming to that also. But we Hinduism, in Hinduism, the God, we believe in the karma cycle. If you have a good deeds, you have to be rewarded by the God.
So you're
Yes,
saying
this is the
your God
condition.
would reward even criminals, yeah?
Yes, of course, because
Even
he
though
has
the
done
God knows
something
in the
good.
future they're going to use it for wrong and criminal activity. It's not a wise
Yes,
God. This God lacks
if
wisdom, if that is the case. Because
yes, yes, yes. I'm coming.
giving a boon, a powerful boon, giving power to someone to such an extent that they would cause chaos even amongst the gods, itself shows a lack of wisdom. But anyway, I think we have drifted away from the main purpose of this. So I don't know if you know the topic today. So our topic today is basically to distinguish between dharma and cultural practices or rituals. Yeah.
Yes,
So our question is, why do Hindus defend what is not divine? Yeah, there's a lot of things that the Hindus do. You must have seen on social media, on television, everywhere there are people who would be flinging cow dung at each other and consider that to be
Yes,
part of their
that
religion.
is the that is the most shittiest part, I would say. The cow was meant to be sacred. The cow is sacred because at some point of time, our whole civilization, Indus Valley civilization, was dependent on the cow only, cow's milk only, nothing else. So, in the scripture, within the scriptures, many,
What
many
about the cow's meat?
rishis.
Did they depend on the cow's
Hmm?
meat?
No,
Why
listen,
are you
listen.
saying no?
If
How do you know? How do you know? Because in the
yeah,
past,
li- uh,
beef was like common, even amongst many of the people of the upper caste, especially the Kshatriyas, because they needed
yes,
protein for
Kshatriyas
fighting in
are
the war.
allowed to.
We no, we are not saying it. Swami Vivekananda said it that the Brahmins
Yeah.
used to eat beef. It is not that we are saying it. You are not here to malign your religion. Your own authority are saying it. You are not saying in front of Swami Vivekananda, who went abroad and gave a long speech on Hinduism and tried to spread the word of Hinduism. So if he is saying it, who we should be? Tell me, you as a Hindu, who should we believe, you or Swami Vivekananda?
You
Who is
also
more
know
in authority? Who is in
look,
more authority? Just tell me that who is in more authority, you or Swami Vivekananda?
it
If
is
he is
not the
saying
topic
that
of
the
the authority.
Brahmins,
It is not the topic of the authority. I compare Hashim and compare the Muslim Maulvi or some, but you guys have whatever, and both as the same. No, in terms of the knowledge, Hashim sir is much lacking behind in the Quran perspective, because the Maulvi is work is to just to read Quran and something like that.
Yeah, but he's
And
asking you the
some
same
of the,
thing. He's asking you the
yes, yes,
same
I'm
thing.
saying, and some of the Maulvis,
Would you
yes.
reject a scholar who is more learned than you, or would you stick to your own?
Wait, sir, wait, sir, let me complete. Let me complete, sir. Let me complete. And one Maulvi saying, you got that war part that Prophet Muhammad entered the Makkah and Mecca city and destroyed those idols and all, and they misunderstand this part. And the Maulvis here say that kill all the kafirs and make this
What are you on
Ghazwa
about?
Hind and
I
something
don't
like
want you to make speculations. Be realistic, okay? We don't just
that. No,
say anyone is a
not realistic,
scholar.
sir. No, wait,
We
wait, wait, sir. Wait,
wait.
sir, wait.
No, no. You need to
No,
wait. All you're doing is speculating. At least give some. When you give an analogy, make sure it's realistic. Okay. He
yes, it is
mentioned
realistic.
he mentioned Vivekananda, who is well-respected scholar among the Hindus. I don't even know
No,
why you're arguing this point.
no. Wait. Let
No, no.
me.
Do you agree? Vivekananda is a well-respected scholar. Do you disagree with that?
I won't say anything on that because
Why? Why not? If you got some reservations, let us know what they are. Because what you're doing right
I
now is you're wasting time unnecessarily when it is well established amongst the Hindus that Vivekananda is a scholar who is. I'm not saying everyone agrees with him, but at least they consider him to be a scholar.
hmm, yes, it is a scholar, but
He's
in
more learned
Hinduism
than
we have
you.
a
Do you
debate.
agree? Do you agree he's more learned
Yes,
than you?
yes.
Okay. So
Even
why
you
are
are
you
much.
arguing on a simple point like this? Why are you arguing and wasting time for no reason?
No, I'm not wasting time. If you are
You
having a
are, because
debate, if you are,
you're giving us all these silly analogies for no reason.
what's in
Don't,
a silly
don't
analogy
make don't
gave
make
you, sir?
jalebis. Get straight to the point. Vivekananda is a scholar who is much more educated than you. Okay, so
Yes.
keep your ego in check and let's move on.
Not
So
egoing Cheng. I'm
when
in
Vivekananda
Hinduism we
himself
got.
makes this claim that even the Brahmins ate beef, especially cow, sourced from cows, then would you deny that claim? And on what basis?
Yes, because it is
of
not
of
mentioned in
course you
our
will deny it.
scriptures.
If you even criticize Ganesha, if you even criticize your own god, then what is Vivekananda in front of Ganesha?
It is not mentioned in our Vedas and to eat the cows, and cows are always mentioned as the sacred one, because no Brahmin would ever. I didn't even eat any of the non-vegetarian. I didn't even eat
You
an
are not
egg.
getting the
You can.
point. If you read the scripture, it will always tell you that a guru, a person higher in authorities than you, who learned all the Vedas and Upanishads, and then gained enlightenment, he has a more authority to write or say something. You're nothing.
No.
I'm not saying that
Listen,
to insult.
listen,
Wait,
listen.
let me complete. You're nothing. I'm not saying that to insult you. Okay, but Vivekananda had a guru. You know, Parahamsa. He has a guru. So they come in a line, type of parampara type. From teacher and student. He learned it. He wrote commentaries on Patanjali Yoga Sutra. He wrote commentaries a bit on Upanishad. What did you do? He learned Sanskrit. He knows the exact meaning of the word, and then came to the conclusion that Brahmins at once upon a time they used to eat beef.
At once upon
Right?
a time
What
might be,
is
but
yeah, might be he said it. Now I'm just asking you, if a beginner who wants to learn Hinduism, will he learn from you? Because you're nothing. I'm not saying that to insult you, but on this field you're nothing. Maybe you know something better than him in other field, but on this field he knows better.
let,
Why are
Okay,
you
let me
degrading
speak.
your own
Let me
scholar?
speak.
guys,
Let
let's
me
get
speak.
back
Let
to
me
the
speak.
topic. So I think what I want
No, no,
you
not
asked
the
a
topic, sir.
question.
Wait, let me complete,
No,
sir.
no, no. Hold on. I
In
don't want to go off the topic because it's just wasting time, and there are people waiting in the
okay, sir.
back as well. So I'm going to bring up the. You wanted to see the evidence from the Mahabharata about child marriage. If you want, I can bring that up. Do you?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Here's a reference for you. Mahabharata, I think it's book 13, chapter 44, verse 13. It says a person of 30 years of age should wed a girl of 10 years of age called Nagnika, or a person of 1 and 20 years, which is 21 years of age, should wed a girl of 7 years of age. That girl who has no brother nor father should not be wed, O chief of Bharata's race, for she may be intended as Putrika of her sire. After the appearance of puberty, the girl, if not married, should wait for 3 years. On the fourth year, she should look for a husband herself without waiting any longer for her kinsmen to select one for her. What do you make of this?
It is a Smriti, and it is
Doesn't
not.
matter.
It was the core.
It doesn't matter. Do you
It
reject the
matters.
Mahabharata now?
I'm not rejecting the Mahabharata. It was
Do you
at
accept this?
that point of time.
If you don't reject
No,
it, do you
not
accept?
accepted. It is
Make
the
up your
same
mind. Do
way
you
you are
accept
saying.
it or reject it?
Okay,
No,
Daksh,
I
you're
will
saying
reject it.
Daksh, you're saying it is Smriti. You believe in the Shruti?
No,
You don't believe the
Okay.
I
Shrutis
believe in
either.
Shruti. No, no, I believe in Smriti. I believe in Shruti. I don't believe in Smriti. That's it. I want to say.
So when you say you don't
Okay.
believe in, wait, when you say you don't believe in Smriti, do you reject all the Smritis?
No, I don't reject it. I listen. I mean to say that that Smritis are just the stories, and you may whatever you have to learn, you may learn. But these kind of things should not
But
be
you know,
uh,
you either reject it or you accept it. Which one are you doing? Looks like you're confused yourself. On 1 minute you're
rejected.
saying, so you reject the Smritis, all the Smritis, yeah?
Not all.
How will you decide which one to reject and accept? On your own desire?
Which one is good? And in Hinduism, we
Yeah,
we
based on
have
what?
that much
What is
liberty.
your yardstick to reject or accept?
Which book is good? It is some.
Yeah,
It is
but
the
good is
same thing
subjective,
because
right? Good can be subjective.
not sir. For example, Ramayana is a good Smriti, and Ramayana, many
Really?
many
You
good things are
wait.
there.
Do you think Ramayana is a good source of morality?
Yes,
Really? Do you know how Sita Ma is depicted in the Ramayana?
yes,
And do you think that's good? I honestly don't want to give you the details, but I think you know what I'm trying to say here.
yes. I know. Don't
Would
that
you
how
would
she
you
depicted
ever
when
speak?
Ravana got.
Wait. The way Sita Ma is depicted in the Ramayana, would you ever speak about your mother that way?
No.
Why?
The author in the Valmiki Ramayana, when the Ravana is capturing the Sita, that about talking about her breast and all,
No, I didn't
and
want to
being the
say it.
son.
I didn't want to say it for respect of a goddess you consider as your mother. If you cannot tolerate it for your mother, then how can you tolerate such speech, such I don't know, uh, details, unnecessary details about her breast, and that too, Ram is telling his brother, describing his wife's breast to his brother Lakshman.
He
Oh
was
God.
describing because Lakshman never ever saw the face of the Sita. That's why he was. If you saw any of the women with these kind of characteristics, that is your Sita mother, nothing else.
Dude, just
And
listen
that
to yourself. So Lakshman never saw even her face. That means she must be having parda, isn't it?
No,
She must
no,
no, no, no.
I no.
Parda
In
is not
fact,
our part.
in fact, okay. Let
when
me
he
clarify.
describes her breasts to him. Do you
Yeah,
even
that
No,
is
no, sir.
understand what the
He's
I'm really
he.
lost for
Yes,
words.
yes. I know that that is the I at
okay.
that
Okay,
point
let
of
me let
time.
me let me let
No,
me
no,
tell you
Mubashir,
that
wait, let
point.
him finish. Daksh,
Okay, okay.
do you think it was right for Ram to describe his wife's breast to his brother?
No,
So how can you call it good?
he was at that point. When Lakshmana didn't know that all the characteristics of the uh,
Why should he
Mata
know?
Sita. So
Why should he know her characteristics? He's not her husband. Do you want,
Lakshman didn't
if you
know.
had a wife, would you want all her characteristics to be known by someone, even if he's your brother? Would you? There are certain
I don't
things,
think so. Ram
especially
can
wait, a
sir,
private
sir.
parts are private for a reason. She covers it for a reason. She doesn't expose it to her brother-in-law. But Ram here is clearly, describing her breasts, her nipples, everything to his brother. Why? Why would you do that?
Sir, there are many versions of Ramayana. I don't
No,
know
I'm talking
what
about the Valmiki
Ramayana.
Ramayana. I'm talking about the Valmiki Ramayana. So don't try to play that game with
Okay,
me.
I am not that much sure. So can you show me the source of that?
Okay,
So
if
Ram
I
just
explaining that.
Ash,
wait,
what
if
this
I show
comes back
you,
to, the reason why this was being asked, just to recapitulate, was to
I don't
try
want
and
to
assess your criteria for when you accept a scripture and when you reject a scripture, because it appears to us that it's quite ad hoc.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you appear to be using your morality to decide whether they should be accepted or rejected in whole or in part, and sometimes you seem to use other bases or other reasons. So, do you have any clear rules or any other kind of criteria by which you decide what is
Yes, sir.
legitimate and what is not legitimate, whether that be a scholar or a Purana or a Veda or what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Vedas and the Upanishads are the Shruti ones, and that Mahabharata and Ramayana are just the Smriti. They are the stories. So it is on me that what kind of things I want to learn. For example, that there is one story that some guy is killing a boy or something like that, and rejecting the all of the part and learning this, that I have to kill a boy, something like that. We got that much liberty to understand what is wrong and what is right from the
But
Smriti.
that's
Smriti.
different. So there's two different things going on here. One is whether or not the scripture is actually a genuine authority, is a genuine scripture, and the other is
There is hierarchy, sir.
what you
There is
then
hierarchy,
take
sir.
from it, right? Because this is, there's one thing is, let's say whether or not the scripture is a legitimate one or not, and the other point is what you think is your freedom to take what you want from it or not. So there could be a scripture that is genuine and you take it exactly as it says. It could be genuine and you read it and take something different from it or leave some part of it even though you think it's genuine. Then there's some that you think are not genuine, but you take something from it, and things that are not genuine and you leave something from it. So it seems to be that you are ultimately just making ad hoc judgments, what you feel like taking and rejecting. And that obviously is a problem because that means the
And,
scriptures are not guidance for you. Or
and
perhaps
No,
there
no,
is
no,
Daksh,
sir. That
something
those are
more
good.
no, 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 no.
This
solid going
no, no,
on.
sir.
No,
Let me
Daksh,
speak. Let
Daksh,
me
Please
speak, sir.
clarify it.
No, no, Daksh, one question here. Because you're saying that you're going to select the portions that you like and what you don't like, and Brother Hashim told you on what basis, right? And you said whatever you will like on humanitarian grounds and the morality according to today, right?
yeah.
So does it not make it clear that you're trying to whitewash your religion because it has been, there's a lot of bad things and good things that are mixed,
It's not
and
even
by taking
whitewash.
only the good thing.
it's Dax washing. It's his particular view. This is what I'm raising. It's
Yeah. So you asked for the passage where Ram is talking to Lakshman about his wife's breasts. So this is in the Valmiki Ramayana, book 3, yeah, chapter 63, and I think it's verse number 8. So here it is. Can you see it? It's saying, those two roundish bosoms of my lady love, which always deserve the application of pleasantly looking red sandalwoods, paste might definitely be unshiny, as they might be bedaubed with muddy blood when they are extricated from her body for devouring. Why is he talking about her bosoms?
Oh God.
Huh?
What is this, Daksh?
You call this good?
Mm,
Wrong
mm,
translation?
Well, we can. If he knows how to read Sanskrit, the Sanskrit is here as well.
No,
It's just the
Daksh, is
third
it
bit.
is
It's
it
here.
wrong translation?
no, sir, I don't know.
You don't know.
No, just the Godas translated it, so you will reject it because the Hindu translated we can show you that well.
Yeah, it is translated by Desi Raju Hanumanta Rao.
Oh, he's a secular Hindu, not a real Hindu. What is your excuse from
Don't know.
Congress?
But anyway, look, this is like not even the worst thing about Sita that's mentioned in there. There's far worse than this. How even Valmiki talks about her because he's the author, he's the one who's written all this, in fact.
Yes, yes, sir. Might be it is not happened that Ram that conveyed because you at that you can also imagine that I wouldn't even I'm 18-year-old now, and if I would marry in the future and my wife is that somehow lost in affair or something like, I wouldn't even describe these kind of stuffs to my brother. That isn't
Exactly.
moral. Might be Valmiki, the writer itself,
No,
might be sometimes exaggerated at point of time.
You're
This could
saying
happen
no.
also.
Valmiki, wait, you're calling Valmiki a pervert. You're better than him. Is that what you're saying? Seriously?
No, no,
Huh?
no. I'm not saying pervert because at
Well,
that
he's a
point of
pervert if you
time,
describe Sitama in this, way, which is, I think, quite graphic. He's a pervert if he describes her in this
No,
way.
but it is not Valmiki who is a pervert because Valmiki is just narrating what Rama said. How is
No,
he
this is
pervert? Rama is.
I'm talking about the place where he himself describes. For example, there is in Valmiki Ramayana, I think book 3, chapter 46, verse 19, he says, these two breasts of yours are round, rubbing and bumping each other. They are swinging up and up. Their nipples are brawny and jutting out, and they are smoothish like palm fruit. This is Valmiki
No,
describing
no,
the
no.
breasts of,
Even here,
yeah,
even here, Valmiki is not to be because in the beginning of Valmiki Ramayana, Brahma came and he told Valmiki to write it like that. So the blame
is a
comes
god.
on Brahma now.
It's even
Yeah,
worse
the
than that.
God.
It is a god of the Hindus. So that's
Yeah,
tell me
Brahma.
what is good about this Ramayana. You said Ramayana is good because I find it abhorrent, especially if you respect someone as your mother, yeah, and speaking about them in such a way. This clearly is not only disrespectful. I think this is it's basically beyond any sort of morality, especially if you consider this to be a holy book. You got
Yes,
anything
sir.
to say
But
on it?
in Hinduism, you also know that Shiva is uh, worshipped as a private and whatever, and and
Private what? Say it. Private what?
private part, and
Do you actually
it is
believe that?
it.
You actually believe that?
Yes,
Really? You
yes.
literally believe
It is.
that he's worshipped as a penis?
No, not of the penis, because he was cursed by the Rishi Bhrigu that he will be worshipped in the form of that uh,
What was the
male
curse of the
private part.
rishis?
Um, uh, that you will be worshipped in a form of the
No, no.
private
What was the
part in the
curse?
future.
What was the curse?
And
What
this was the
happened to
only
Shiva?
curse.
What happened to Shiva when they cursed him?
And people started worshipping in the form of that because
What
in the
happened
form
to
of the
him? I'm not
private.
asking what happened to the form of his worship. What happened to Shiva by that curse?
Nothing, because he's away from all the curses, and that
I thought
he's
his
putting.
private part fell down and it grew really
No,
big.
no, no,
No?
no,
Isn't
no,
that
no.
some of the
It's
Puranas
not.
how they describe it?